every Friday or something where I like react to my favorite Toronto songs. I was actually there when Wasi got killed by the police. I have videos of me with Robin Banks and all that stuff. I'll post that. And I was there because it was Big Money's album release party. Like an acrobat, we just say one nigga, you can call us that. You hear that? Like that's how we used to rap back then. PK West End, yeah, from the streets. PK West End, yeah, from the streets. A lot of niggas don't know I'm a West End nigga. He killed. This is one of his best verses I've ever heard. Listen to the shit. That's that intro from the start. He said, I'm everywhere in every club. You know I keep that iron. I swear to God, I used to see Eazyano in the club. And you know it. You know he has it on him. The way he was walking. Get it dirty. All these dirty birdies. Old as fuck. 45. She's still birdie. And this nigga, bro, when he left, I get like a text message in like 15, 20 minutes. He's like, yo, here's the video. The man was done the video. I don't even know if he made it home. He was done so fast. And he's like, yo, this is just a rough draft. I'm like, bruh, fuck that, nigga. Make that the real shit. Yes, yes. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm back again. Today, tonight, whenever you're watching this, if it's night, day, right now, what we gonna do, we gonna switch it up and do something a little different. I think I'm gonna like make a new segment like every Friday or something where I like react to my favorite Toronto songs. You know what I mean? Or my favorite Toronto songs that I've worked with or worked on. You know what I mean? Something like that. Because I feel like I gotta rep the city a little bit more. If you don't know and you're watching this and you're from another country, if you're from Africa, if you're from anywhere else besides Canada, I am from Canada, Toronto, Ontario, from a neighborhood called Parkdale. You know what I mean? I like to really let that be known because that's the hood that raised me to be the man who I am today. You know, when my dad wasn't around and I needed to learn how to be a man, it was that hood. So I'm a Parkdalian, and this video I'm gonna react is my favorite Toronto. Yeah, I would say it's my favorite Toronto song probably of all time. Like better than all the songs I've worked on. I love this song. I've been loving this song since it came out. It's from guys from my hood. These guys are from Parkdale. These guys were the OGs in Parkdale. Well, not one of them. I'm going to tell you who the artist is, but one of them is not OG. He's my boy. He's my brother. We grew up together, but the other two are OGs in the hood. When I was in the hood, they were like the OGs running it. You know what I mean? So I'm going to react to that because if I'm going to start off doing this Toronto songs, I got to start with my hood because my hood, they don't talk about us like the other hoods, you know what I mean? But if you know my hood, if you know Parkdale, especially in the 2000s, we were the best hood in Canada, hands down. We had Carabana, we had Ontario Place, CNE, all in the hood. So we were never in a bad mood. We were always having fun. That shit was like one of the best years of my life. So I gotta rep the hood and I gotta start off first and foremost with a Parkdale song. But before I start, I'm gonna tell you which artists these are and why I chose them, I guess, and why this is my favorite song. So the artist is Moteezy. Um, Rest in peace. He passed away around I think 2016. He passed away. He got killed in front of New Hong King. So if you go on Google and Google about that 2016 shooting, I think it's 2016 shooting at New Hong King. You know, two men in their 30s. That was him, Moteezy. You know what I mean? I never knew him personally. I never like talked to him and stuff like that, but I've seen him around the block and stuff. But I've never talked to him. He's older than me, I think. So not I think, but I know. But I never talked to him. But when this song came out, I was already working with one of the artists there, who I'm going to tell you who it is. So I was really paying attention to this song, and the next artist who's on it is also Eazyano, who was a big Toronto underground rapper in the 2010s, early 2010s. He's from Parkdale. I know him. I've met him a few times. I've also worked with him. I have a song that's on YouTube and it's on streaming platforms. It's called Space Trap, Block of the Dawn, featuring Eazyano. I produced that long time ago, way back in like 2012. And Blocka, I think he re-released it like last year, and so it's on streaming platforms. It's on YouTube. You can go and stream that. I made that joint. That's a Chills on the Beat production, and that's also one of my favorite songs too from the city. I love that song. So Eazyano, man, he was sick, man. He was really that dude back in the days, like you know what I mean. So he's on that. The second verse of the song. The song is called Day One. And the third person I'm going to talk about, who's my brother, we grew up together, is Big Money. Shout out to my brother, Big Money. We grew up together in Parkdale. His grandmother lived in my building, the same building as me. So when he would come visit his grandmother in the summer and stuff like that, we would all kick it and just do kid shit and go Ontario Place, C&E, hoop it up, do all type of shit, run around, just be kids, play ball. You know what I mean? And that was my brother back then. And then when we grew older and we're doing music, we locked in our 20s and we made a big, I think it's a big hit, Whipping. You know what I mean? It to me, if you look at Smoke Dogg Trap House and you look at that song, you can see Smoke Dogg got some influence off that song. You know what I mean? Big Money was really doing his thing big time in the 2010s, 15s and stuff. You know what I mean? It was a different era back then. So like if you got like 100K views, 50K views, 200K views, you were respected with that. And Big Money was pulling that all the time. You know what I mean? So he was like one of those rising artists that was coming up from Toronto. You know what I mean? I was actually there when Wasi got killed by the police. I have videos of me with Robin Banks and all that stuff. I'll post that. And I was there because it was Big Money's album release party. You know what I mean? That's how much he was doing his thing. That the Driftfoot niggas came and all type of niggas from different hoods came to that release party, and it was such a lit release party that Wasi, who had two M's, he risked his freedom just to come to that release party. That's how lit it was. You know what I mean? And then ultimately, he passed away. The cops came, and I don't know how they knew he was there, but sad story, you know what I'm saying? But I say that to say after that, that was like the birth of a new Toronto wave. That's when the pressers started to come in. Robert Banks was already doing his thing. Like I said, I'm in a video with him that day. So he was already lit that time. But after that, it was like the pressers, the K Moneys, all that stuff just took off. You know what I mean? But before that, Big Money was Big Money. You feel me? So he was that guy and he's in that song. This is my favorite. I'm telling you, like, I love this song so much. Like, I play this song all the time. I don't know if it hits more because it's like nostalgia. It's like, Big Money. I mean, Big Money even went through a lot of things, in the last few years. I think he went to the band. So, his momentum kind of went down and I don't think he's really doing music like that no more. But if he ever locks in, I told him, I'm ready. Let's go. We can kill it because there's an open lane. Ain't nobody going off anyway. Moteezy passed away, of course. Eazyano, I think, legal troubles too. So these guys don't rap no more like that. So when I watch this video, I'm just like, man, those times were some good times. You feel me? So I always like to watch that video because it brings me back in time of 2014, which was probably like at my rap career. That was probably like my biggest year as being a rapper. I was doing shows. I had a tour. I was producing hits. I had a hit with Big Money. I had a hit with Blocka. I was doing a lot, you feel me? So it always brings me back memories when I watch that video. And the funny thing is, I'm out in that video. I have nothing to do with that video. I just know a couple guys who in that video. You see what I'm saying? So it's pretty dope. But let's watch it and so you guys can understand and hear why this is my favorite Toronto song. Not video. I don't know about video. Maybe video, but definitely song. Like I love the song. So let's watch it. When you hear that beat, dun, 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 dun. The funny thing is, Moteezy made that beat. He's a producer too. You know what I mean? He was really talented. I wish he made a lot more music. And this is the only song I can find from him. If anybody knows any more songs, especially with the beats, please send it to me. I would love to see what he did when he was here. You know what I mean? I think he was a really talented artist, and if he really took his art seriously, he could have made some noise for sure. But even hearing that beat, man, it's like it that's like a real Parkdale sound right there. Like when we were in the hood, we all rap like this song that you're about to hear. You know what I mean? So that's another reason why I think this song just hits me. It just makes me think of my hood, Parkdale. You know what I mean? So let's go. My bad.
Yo, Moteezy production.
You already know.
I
I live this shit in reality. That's a known fact.
This little thing, I let it ring. Ain't no
Ain't no
calling
calling
back.
back.
You know I'm ballin', flip weight
Like an acrobat.
We
We
just
just
some
day
day
one
one
niggas.
niggas.
You can call us that.
I live this shit in reality.
That's a known fact.
This little thing, I let it ring. Ain't
Ain't no
no
calling back.
You know I'm ballin', flip weight like an
Acrobat.
We just some day one niggas. You can call us that.
Once you're in the life, there ain't no turning back.
Listen to the knowledge, my nigga. Come learn the facts. See these niggas turn snakes, then they turn
Turn
to
to
rats.
rats.
Turn blow to crack, then O's the stats. Lights up the
You hear that? Like that's how we used to rap back then. Once you're in the life, there ain't no turning back. You feel me? Like it was. You gotta have some bars with it. The beat is incredible. Like I know you guys can't hear it because I'm like rapping over it. I just don't want to get in trouble and shit. But bro, go on YouTube. Moteezy, Big Money, Eazyano, Day One, Toronto. Listen to that beat. Listen to these lyrics, bro. Listen to this song. You know what I mean? Let's watch it though. My bad. I keep stopping. It's just this is just incredible to me. This to me is one of the greatest Toronto songs of all time. Very slept on. I think it needs to be put on that pedestal, on that Griselda Blanco and all that. Like I ain't gonna lie, Griselda Blanco, that shit was in the clubs like crazy. You know what I mean? But this was a different time. And I think it's never too late to make a song lit. Never. I don't care if he's not here no more. Well, I do. But you know what I mean? We can keep, putting some fire in this. So yeah.
bitch. Why you think she wanna blow this gas? CDL's the only time I see you roll the strap. Murderous feelings and thoughts, I try to hold it back. Don't fuck with rats.
Thought I told you cats.
Big dogs in the building and we off the leash. PK West End, yeah, from the streets. I'm trying to make it off rap and cooking beats. I'm so swagged out. Just take a look at me. You never seen the chop.
PK West End, yeah, I'm from the streets. A lot of niggas don't know I'm a West End nigga. I ain't a East Side nigga. I'm a West End nigga. I've stayed in the West more than I've ever stayed in the East. So PK West End, yeah, I'm from the streets, you heard? Shout out to all my niggas from Parkdale, man. This is for you. I love you niggas, man. RP Moteezy. This is a classic, man. They need to know this. This is why I'm doing this too. So TikTok can know this, Instagram can know this, YouTube. Your name is gonna live forever. I don't even know you, my nigga, but your name should live forever just because of this song. This is a classic, brother.
Trap house, never cook the key. I stay flexing on these niggas like Booker T. Yep, we go stupid, don't play dumb. Cause my niggas going hard since day one. I live this shit in reality, that's a known fact. This little thing, I let it ring, ain't no calling back.
Hear that?
I know I'm ballin', flip weight like an acrobat.
Listen to that flow. I live this shit in reality. That's a known fact. Like, that's that grungy Toronto rap, 2010s, 2000s flow. We in Toronto, we used to listen to a lot of Styles P, Jada Kiss, Touch Money from Philly, all those Philly rappers. We used to always bump that shit. So that's how we used to rap. So it brings me a lot of memories because I'm from that era. When I was a teenager and I was in a trap with my niggas, they're bumping NH from Touch Money, Brick from Touch Money, street rappers from New York. You know what I mean? They're bumping all them niggas. I'm from a different era. So now when I chill with these YGs, they could be bumping, who knows, like Taylor Swift. Like you never know with these little ass niggas. Or they might bump somebody who's dissing the dead all day with a mask on. So it's different era. But nah, this was great music. You know what I mean? Like even when he's like with the cadence and the lyrics, once you're in the life, there ain't no turning back. It's like he's giving advice. He's giving people his story in the streets. Nowadays everybody just raps about random shit in the streets. There's no substance, there's no story, and there's no reason of why you became like this. You know what I mean? It's kind of effed up.
Just some day one niggas, you can call us that. I live this shit in reality, that's a no fact. Little thing, I let it ring, ain't no calling back.
They're niggas in the studio.
Wait like an acrobat. Just some day one niggas, you can call us that. We just some day one niggas, you can call us that.
Eazyano destroyed this verse. He probably had the hardest verse. Like, he killed. This is one of his best verses I've ever heard. Listen to the shit.
That's free my niggas, that intro from the start. Bird, I dip my right hand on my God, nigga. They couple shoot up, been they one way back, niggas don't know me. From me high when I was running with the
Look at that.
bitch strap, 8 shots, man, just call
me Kobe.
PK stand up, RIP the one.
All the homies.
When the work came in, I was Tony Hawk grinding. At the gun and mask, I was riding. Niggas say you looking for me, that nigga lying. I'm everywhere in every club, you know
I keep that iron. I gotta pause that. He said, I'm everywhere in every club. You know I keep that iron. I swear to God, I used to see Eazyano in the club. And you know he has it on him. The way he was walking. It's like he wanted somebody to try this nigga. These are true stories, bro. And I was like, man, this nigga can really get in the clubs with a hammer on him. Like, you can just tell he's just not letting go of one of his arms. Like, or his arm in the you know, he's just holding it like under his belt. You know what I'm saying? So Eazyano, he ain't lying when he says that. Like, that's a fact. I used to see him in the club do that shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's day one to grind on the one. Been breaking bells, that's Eazyano. Got what you need at that. Check out the store, and if I ain't on the block, I'm here at the studio. I live this shit in
I guess that was a store, man. I wish I went to that store back then. DOT. I see My City hats and stuff like that. I know My City. Shout out to Crossbow or Grant. I don't know how. I know it's Crossbow, but shout out to My City Records. Known these niggas for time, like 20 years ago type shit. I'm in one of their videos and shit when I was young. So shout out to them niggas, you know what I'm saying? I guess they knew my niggas and shit like that, you know what I'm saying?
reality, that's a known fact. This little thing, I let it ring, ain't no calling back. You know I'm ballin', flip weight like a acrobat. We just some day one niggas, you can call us that. I live this shit in reality, that's a known fact. This little thing, I let it ring, ain't no calling back. You know I'm ballin', flip weight like a acrobat. We just some
this is big money right here, bro.
My kicks clean, but my hands dirty. I'm the best hands down. Like 6:30. Get it early. All these dirty birdies. Bitch old as fuck, 45. She's still pretty. It's bruh. Toronto, but we are.
His son in the ad-libs hard. I wonder how his son is now. Like his son, this was like what, 12 years ago, 2014. So his son probably 15 now. Damn, 14, because he looks like he's 3 over here. Damn, you got a big ass son, big money. Like we the same age, bro. But it's like, you know, like that's just, he killed that. He killed that. Like that. I want to do that with my daughter. Like adding your son in the ad libs, man. That shit was dope, you know. And one thing I want to say, like Prince Beatz made this video, bro. He's one of my favorite. Prince Beatz is one of my favorite directors I've ever worked with. Real shit. He's done 2 of my videos and he killed those bitches. Like he killed that. Especially the second video. The second video he did Like That. We did that like 6 years ago, me and King. And very good shoot, went well. And this nigga, bro, when he left the B&B we're staying at, I get like a text message in like 15, 20 minutes. He's like, yo, here's the video. The man was done the video before he even, like, I don't even know if he lives in Scarborough. We were downtown. I don't even know if he made it home. He was done so fast. And he's like, yo, this is just a rough draft. I'm like, bruh, fuck that, nigga. Make that the real shit. This is good. This is amazing. And bro, he killed it, dog. He's so fast. Like Prince Beatz, that's like, and he gets like so much scenes and he makes it like busy. You know what I mean? So when I'm watching this video, I'm like, man, I wish I want to talk to Prince Beatz and ask him how this video shoot was. You see what I'm saying? Because you never know with this guy. It could have been like 10 minutes. I don't know. But it looks busy. It looks sick. You know what I'm saying? He did a great job.
We on the map. We some day one niggas, you could call us that. Let this little thing ring, ain't no calling back.
Nah,
Flat, ain't no
call it back.
It's DOT, working the POT. He know me every time it's COD.
Money.
Feeling like Moses, I can move the seat. Nah, fuck it, keep it real. I'm moving key. If life's a bitch, then I'm wiping her. Don't move right with your bitch, and I'm swiping her. Who is this? Mr. Started from a movie clip. So much ice on my gold, you would think my jewels is sick.
I live this shit in reality, that's a no fact.
This little thing, I let it ring, ain't no calling back. You know I'm ballin', flip weight like an acrobat. We just day one niggas, you can call us that. I live this shit in reality, that's a no fact. This little thing,
RP Moteezy, man.
You know I'm ballin',
Prince Beatz, shout out to you, kill this. Shout out to my nigga Big Money. Shout out to Eazyano. Y'all killed this, man. I hope y'all, I don't even know. I'm just being honest. I had to make a content out of this video because it's one of my favorite videos. So, I hope everybody's blessed. This was a good time, 2014. And I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna do a lot of more. Most of the stuff that I will react to when it comes to Toronto music, I have to like relate to it because I'm an artist, I'm a producer, and I have connections with a lot of these people. Even though I may not know directly some of them, I have connections somehow with somebody around them. I'm a producer. I work with over 200 artists from the city, so there's gonna be a lot of videos of me reacting to things I've either worked on, or whatever I like, but there gotta be some connection. So just letting you guys know, it's not gonna just be any Toronto videos. I'm not gonna talk about niggas I don't know and niggas I don't have no connection with, because I don't want to be in no politics. I don't have time to be in that. Most of the niggas I'm gonna talk about, I know them, I fuck with them, they're my niggas, and they know what it is. All right. So shout out to them, and shout out to you if you're watching this. Please comment, subscribe, and if you do want me to react to other Toronto videos and stuff like that, try to check my catalog and see which ones I've worked with and stuff like that. But just don't go too left, and I'm down. You know what I mean? Let me know, comment, share, spread the word, like, and yeah, I'm out.
Chills on the beat.